All right. Everybody ready to go here? Now we're having a good time networking and all. So we can do that in the future also. All right, we're going to talk about the marketing formula now. Okay, this is going to be something that I hope when you leave here you can go interrupt, engage, educate, offer. You'll remember it right away. Anybody, like when you take marketing classes, Marie, they teach you about AIDA. That's the Phil Kotler, the classic marketing textbook. Attention, interrupt. I can't remember that one as I remember.
Yeah,
the last one is action.
Get many of that.
Action. Anyway, marketing formula never changes because it's based on unchanging true principles. And this is why, certainly this is about title company marketing, and we're going to spend, as we go on, we'll just get into more and more specific stuff, but we're trying to teach you the principles first. This can be systemized and used the same way for any kind of company in any kind of industry. Some of the factors change. We don't have to wonder what to do. It's always going to work. The marketing formula will always work, okay? What the marketing formula is: interrupt, engage, educate, and offer. You want to have this on every piece of marketing that you do. When you interrupt, you want to get qualified prospects to pay attention. You do this with headlines. You want to engage them. You want to get those who pay attention to remain interested. You want to educate them through giving them enough information to make them feel like they can make the best decision. And then you want to make them an offer. You want to get the prospect to take action based on the information given. Okay, so that that action is in my business would be requesting the CDs. Thing to understand about this too. I recommend using this in lots of things, not just your marketing, but maybe it's a memo to your employees, and you want to get their attention, and you don't want them to miss this, so you want to have a big, bold, attention-getting headline, things like that. Use it in other places as well. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of go through each one so you understand, and we're going to take a step back and think about a little bit of brain physiology, okay? And think about three major concepts. And you see this around if you've taken psychology classes sometimes or whatever. Alpha mode, beta mode, and the reticular activating system. Alpha mode, subconscious writing patterns in your life that allow you to function without engaging your brain, okay? Your brain's usually on autopilot or power save. Your mind can solve problems or fix discrepancies at this level, and everyday habits and routines stem from alpha mode. You're not consciously aware of what you're thinking or doing, okay? And this first one here is the classic alpha mode. Anybody ever done that before? Yeah, you drive to work. That's a pretty big thing. And you get there and you pull into place and you say to yourself, did I stop at that traffic light? Do I remember going by whatever it might be? That's really, you're doing a pretty important thing there, driving your car to work. You got a $3,000-4,000 pound thing and you're moving and you get there and you don't remember things. You did it pretty well. I got the first speeding ticket that I've gotten since like 94, 95. I got it in Michigan. I was coming back from a Billy Joel concert, driving back to Kalamazoo, and then like Tuesday, I got it. My wife had had an accident, and she has a company car, and she got a new company car, and it was used, but the tires were low on it, so she wanted me to take it to get the tires pumped up to make sure because the light was on and all that. So I took it, and I'm going the back way on this country road. It's 30 miles an hour. And I pulled through the intersection, and I got it up to 50, I guess, And all of a sudden I see a cop standing in the road flagging me over. I don't remember, as I said, I don't remember ever looking down and seeing 50. I mean, I genuinely just wasn't thinking about driving, and badoo, I got a ticket. And, so we can do lots of things in alpha mode. You know, it's kind of like doing things in your sleep kind of thing. You know, I could do that in my sleep. In other words, you could do it in alpha mode. The bad thing about alpha mode in marketing is it creates a state of apathy towards any marketing and advertising. Your prospect is literally oblivious to nearly all advertising messages. Ads aren't noticed. In the first place, you have no chance to get people's attention. And your job is to break your prospect out of that state and get them to pay attention, okay? Then you got beta mode. That's the state of active mental engagement where you're aware of what you're doing, you're interested and eager, and you're in an active state of problem solving and learning. Wouldn't your prospect be a lot better off if they were in beta mode than alpha mode? That's what you want. You want beta mode people. Okay, beta mode in marketing, you notice advertisements, you're aware of information, you're open to ideas and suggestions, you read and absorb as much information to make the best decisions, okay? And then you have the reticular activating system, okay? That's the part of your brain that's always scanning the environment for anything that's familiar or connected. Could be recent beta mode things, old beta mode things, anything threatening or dangerous, incongruous, or not consistent. You know, when I saw the cop come there, this is a 2-lane country road, and they were like parked on a side street. When I saw the lady out there waving me down, I didn't know what the hell. You know, I didn't know, because I didn't think I was speeding. I mean, I really just didn't think about that at all. And it took me a minute, you know, to get from alpha mode into beta mode and realize, uh-oh, Ripley, you're in trouble. You know, you're going to get, you know, and fortunately they took it from 50 to 39, so it was 39 and a 30, and it was still, you know, $80. Not, you know, I guess I could do community service, and I don't get the points on my license or something, so I can go clean the kennels at the Humane Society. And but anyway, that, you know, so what you got to do is you got to get them to pay attention. Okay, the reticular activating system is the attention center of the brain. It's the key to turning on your brain. Seems to be the center of motivation. It's the part of your brain where the world outside and your thoughts and feelings inside meet. Okay, an activator is anything that snaps a person from alpha mode to beta mode. You know, seeing a police officer waving in the middle of the road. You know, I'm thinking, is there a problem here? What happened? You know, that sort of thing. Breaks the pattern, okay? Examples might be, you know, you buy a new car, and we see lots of cars floating around, all that stuff. You buy a new car, you think it's the only one you've ever seen. You know, I got a, whatever it might be, I've never seen any of these around, it's the only one I've ever seen. The minute you get it, what do you see? Other cars just like yours. You know, it isn't. Because now that's an activator. You know, that gets you to notice, you know, you notice other things, okay? You know, it could be, you know, you smell a certain kind of perfume, it reminds you of a particular person or something, or a song that reminds you of a particular situation. If you'll remember a couple of years ago, Cadillac was using Led Zeppelin songs in their commercials. And, you know,